Hi everyone, my name is Sandy Mill. I'm one of the academics here at Homerton College, and I'm here to talk to you all about how formal hall works here at Homerton. Formal hall is a Cambridge tradition that has been around for literally centuries. It goes back to the time when many of the colleges were monastic institutions. It was basically the monks all sitting around and having a meal together. And at its heart, that's all that formal hall is. It's a chance to meet with friends, meet brand new people, sit, have a meal and some conversation with all of the wonderful people around this college and around the university. At its heart, it's all about bringing a community together in a relaxed environment, sharing ideas, sharing thoughts, making friends, and just generally having a really nice time. Formal hall isn't something that should be scary or intimidating, but an opportunity to network and to relax in a really sort of special and particularly Cambridge way. Formal hall is quite simply a three-course meal. You'll dress up a little bit more fancily than you do normally. Come here into our wonderful hall, our cathedral of inclusion, and get to enjoy some fantastic food and some great social time. Formal hall isn't an everyday occurrence at Homerton College, it really is a special occasion. We typically have formal hall on a Tuesday most weeks, and for postgraduate students, there are some other dates which are scattered throughout the year. One of your first meals in college will be a formal hall, your matriculation dinner, which is to welcome you into the college as part of our community. The good news is that one's free, you don't have to pay for it. And there's also a similar formal hall at graduation when you've completed your course. You're always welcome to bring guests here to formal hall at Homerton. It's really common across the university for people to bring friends from their department or from social clubs to formal at their college, and then maybe get invited back to your friend's college for formal. It's what's called a swap. You're also welcome to bring parents, guardians, family members, friends from outside the university to formal here as well. You just need to book a ticket for them as you'll be booking a ticket for yourself. And it's one of the things that makes formal hall special, and more than just another meal through the canteen sat in our wonderful hall, is that people tend to dress up a little bit for it and make it into a special occasion. It doesn't have to be hyper formal dress. You don't have to come in a full suit and bow tie or whatever. You can wear what you like, whatever you're comfortable in, but typically people make a little bit more of an effort than just the sort of jeans, t-shirt and trainers that they might wear on a normal day. You can wear a full suit if you would like. You can choose to wear a tie or not. Personally, I never do. You can decide to wear, if you've got a national dress, then that's absolutely fantastic. It can be, a blouse and trousers or a skirt, dress, whatever you feel comfortable in. But something that just sets it a little bit apart from what you'd be normally wearing during the day is a really nice way of doing it. We also have a host of themed formal halls throughout the year, and a lot of our students and even some of our academics will dress up appropriately for that in fancy dress and costume, and those are a lot of fun. But by all means, don't feel obliged to do so. If that's something that you're not really comfortable with, then don't worry about that at all. Just come as you would. One of the other things that makes formal hall slightly fancier in terms of how people are dressed is that a lot of people will often wear their academic gowns to the meal. It's not compulsory to wear your gown at formal hall at Homerton College, but a lot of people do, and if you feel comfortable in it, you're more than welcome to do so. It's worth noting that for formal hall at other colleges, they do require you to wear your gown. So that is worth noting. If you're going to another formal hall at a different college, double check the college, either on their website or with someone that you know at that college, about any rules about how you need to dress for their formals. So when you come into the room at the start of the formal hall, one of the first things, the most important things, is that if you have any dietary requirements, you need to make sure that you pick up a dietary requirements card with the correct requirements on them to make sure that the servers are able to deliver your meal but meets all of your needs nice and easily, and there's no getting muddled between people's food. You'll have in front of you a napkin, and that typically goes on your lap at the start of the meal, and you'll have a bread roll all set and ready for you as well. You can start on that whenever you like. No one's watching, no one's really particularly bothered with that. At the start of the meal, the fellow who is presiding over the formal hall will say a short grace. You can join in with this if you like, if it matches your sort of religious views, or you can stay silent if you wish, but it's part of the history of formal hall and the traditions surrounding it. Many colleges used to be monasteries, and it goes back to the tradition of saying grace before a meal in these institutions. It's usually very short, takes a couple of moments, and then the meal will begin. Once the meal is over, and once all three courses have been thoroughly demolished, there is usually a short speech from the person who is presiding over the formal, who's in charge of proceedings. It's usually the principal of the college or the senior tutor, or there may be a guest speaker who is going to say a few words briefly at the end of the meal. Once that has all been completed, then the formal hall is over. You're free to go enjoy the rest of your evening, whether it's going on to have a little bit more drink and chat with friends in the Griff or other social things, or even just go back to your room and get some sleep. That is a-okay. Everyone will start leaving the hall in a nice, relaxed manner, and that will be the end of formal hall for that evening. And we hope you've enjoyed it.